Namaste to all of you lovely souls out there. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I'm just going to jump into this reading. I talked quite a bit yesterday. If you didn't see that video on Twin Flames, I had some serious downloads and it took me a while to process, but I shared a lot of that yesterday. So the decks I'm using are behind me. I'm using the Sacred Destiny, the Divine Abundance Oracle decks, and then I'm going to use the Angel Tarot, and then I'm going to use something brand new called the Buddha Doodles. Actually picked that up in a thrift store and for $1.99, and it's great. So we're going to end the reading with that, but let's get started on Divine Abundance. See what's going on. Okay, yeah, this is what I've been feeling. Self-love. So important. So important. And loving the inner child. I'll move it over here. Everything that's ever happened to you has brought you to this point. And it's what you do from here that matters. So, you know, be present in the moment. But loving self is the whole point of the spiritual journey, because then you can present that outward to others. Okay, that card was coming out. Flexibility. Maybe obstacles in your path, like there's a tiger as an obstacle here. But don't be fearful. Just be flexible. And let's see. Anything else? Yep. Inner peace. Okay, so all together now, this really feels like energy of being really present with self. And you know, loving yourself enough to trust yourself to handle whatever is thrown at you. If there's an obstacle in your path, then roll with it. Roll with it. Don't fight the energy. Go with the flow of energy. It's going to take you to where exactly you need to be. But there's a self-love and inner peace thing. So I'm really getting a feeling that somebody is really fighting, not physically fighting, but just fighting like against everything in their life. Just does not seem to be what they want, and they just seem to be fighting. And obstacle after obstacle kind of gets thrown at them because it feels like they're manifesting it instead of just releasing and let's read this card. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Self-love has been a huge energy that I've really been picking up on. You deserve to be loved. And it's kind of, I don't want to say you're obligated to love yourself, but it is part of your own soul's growth, is to be able to accept you in your avatar, your body, your physical being, your physical manifestations. Everything that you have or situations that you are in, you have manifested. And if they aren't satisfactory anymore, that means you've outgrown them. You've learned the lesson that you needed to learn, and now it's time to give yourself another opportunity. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here, is love yourself enough to change what no longer resonates with you and to embrace new opportunities as growth elements. Okay. I feel like this is, I'm really getting a feeling, okay, I feel like somebody has been dealing with a narcissist or somebody who's been very controlling, and they just want to break free. But there's some sort of barrier. They keep talking themselves out of it. Four of Wands. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Okay, so that's the Four of Wands. It can be twin flame energy. It could be that you've met your twin and now your relationship that you were in, needs you've kind of outgrown it from your soul perspective, and now you're not quite sure how to deal with that. But there is this calling to, I need to make decisions based upon what, from a self-love. What is in alignment with your soul? And those aren't spontaneous, usual decisions. You need to feel the resonance and allow that energy to kind of permeate and give you confirmation. Ask spirit for confirmation. Ask for a sign. Be very specific. Ask for a time frame, and that guidance is going to be there for you. But there is somebody that's really struggling with this inner peace, self-love, and part of it is they're just so resistant that it's creating obstacles. Sometimes it's just a matter of going with the flow, and which is interesting. Okay, so as I was doing the pre-shuffle, I saw the moon card, and the moon is Piscean energy. And then when I see this card with the two fishes, I feel like this might be a Piscean, somebody dealing with a Pisces. Knight of Wands. A sudden event that needs immediate action. Excuse me. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Remember when I said this is not spontaneous decisions. This is taking time to kind of adjust everything to what is in your best interest from your soul perspective, but also there's the rational life that you do have to consider. We have Wands, so lots of fire energy. It feels like somebody is just, okay, so it's almost like somebody's going to pack their bags and just leave. They don't know where they're going. They have no plan. They don't know what they're doing, but it feels like there's a very spontaneous decision that somebody is contemplating, and they're not quite sure what to do. But it's like the bags are packed by the front door, and they're not quite sure whether to walk through it. So now we have this Nine of Pentacles, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. This could be somebody leaving a job. Maybe a controlling narcissistic boss. I don't know. That's the energies that I'm getting through. Queen of Fire. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and curiosity. We have two cards of independence here. Somebody is going to go out on their own. Somebody is making a break for it. Okay. I'm not going to take all those. Sorry. It just feels like this person, whoever this reading is for, is like, I got to get out of here, is the energy that I'm feeling. I got to get out of here. It could be work, could be home, could be a volunteering position. I'm just really getting this sense of urgency. Think things through carefully. Let's pull, Two of Fire. Look at all the Wands energy here. Fire sign energy. Here's that Two of Wands. Make a plan. Don't just jump into it spontaneously. Here's the Knight of Fire. That's somebody that just does something off the cuff. But then you've got this Two of Wands here, which is usually formulate a plan. So instead of just rushing into this situation, out of this situation, because I don't feel like it's somebody rushing into something. I feel like it's somebody rushing out of something. Make a plan. You don't want to end up, without a place to live, without a job, without an income, without something. Now, you can plan because apparently you're moving toward this self-reliance. But you do need to kind of have some sort of strategy to be able to implement so that you don't end up in a really dire situation. Six of Wands. Wow. Come on. You see me shuffling. Okay, I feel like this is where you're going. This is, I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to have these opportunities. I'm going to be self-reliant. You know, I'm going to get to a point where I can manage to take care of myself. I'm going to overcome whatever obstacle is in this path. You've got the Six of Fire here, the Six of Wands. You're going to overcome that. And it might be that you have to break away on your own. But on this side, don't be just like so impulsive that you end up putting yourself in a really challenging situation. You want to strive for this inner peace. But whatever it is that you're combating, this I got to get out of here issue, it's because you need to love yourself enough to say this isn't working for me anymore. All right, bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. There is so much wand energy here. It is incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Then we have 1 earth card. This is somebody who's like in desperate. Like they're just about to say, I'm done. Make a plan. Make some sort of arrangements so you have a place to go and that you have a situation. I feel like somebody's feeling like, you know what, I'm just going to let the universe take care of me, and that's perfectly fine. But, you know, there's the rational part too where you may need to have a backup. So let's just end it there. Let's pull from this Buddha Doodles. I kind of like this deck. It's very positive. Time heals. In time, you will be able to look back and say, yeah, you know, that was a necessary part of my growth. And you'll be able to embrace that energy a little bit. But right now it feels very uncomfortable. I feel like somebody's like suffocating, like not literally, but it's just like this it's almost, I feel like somebody has just allowed so many things to pile up in their lives that they're just suffocating. It's like they don't even know how to tackle. Like the house is a mess. The job is a mess. Like, you know, they stop and start and stop and start some things. And they just get to a point where they just, you know, it's like, I don't even know where to start to tackle all of these things that are not right in my life. Take a deep breath. Pick one thing you can manage today. It might be you make your bed. It might be you wash the dishes. It might be you do a load of laundry. It might be that you clean off your desk at the office. It might be you clean out your car. Pick one thing to do today. And then tomorrow pick something else. Just one thing. And move on from there. Because you'll feel better when you start to feel like you are more able to kind of tackle some of these things. That's just what's coming through. Quiet the mind. Don't let these things overwhelm you. Look on the bottom. All will come. Look at that inner peace. So set some goals with this Two of Wands. Set some goals of how you can start to tackle some of the aspects of your life that just seem overwhelming. I feel like a very heavy sense of burden. I'm surprised the Ten of Wands didn't come out. I feel like somebody is just like, there's this oppressive energy of, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Tackle one thing at a time. Set some goals, realistic goals, and start to help yourself. It feels like your inner child is just screaming that this doesn't work for you anymore. So, on that note, I hope you have a wonderful day. Let me know if I can help. Reach out. You can message me or email me at the links provided, and just take a deep breath. All will come. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, namaste.